P's and Q's.
Excuse. No, camp has been fun. Definitely. It's competitive. Guys are going out there each day, just trying to, uh, hone in on their craft and continue to work effortlessly. Just going out there and doing our job. So it's been fun. I think that's the biggest thing is everybody's running around, flying around, communicating, and just bringing as much energy as possibly can. So.
When you left last season, what was the thing that football wise you felt like you really had to concentrate on to come back and put yourself in a position to be the starter?
That's a tough one because it's honestly it's the whole my whole game. I don't think like there's one thing that I'm strong at. There's not one thing that I'm just specifically weak at. Like I got to continue to evolve my whole game into a complete player. And so for me, I think I just took that as motivation to go in the off season just to continue to grind. Whether it's communicating, whether it's man coverage, whether it's zone coverage, tackling. The whole game can continue to progress. So for me, I just had to take that to a mindset of continuing to work on and off the field. So.
Heard was maybe the coverage part of it. Do you feel like that kind of fits into what you just said?
Definitely. I just got to continue to work each day. I don't think I've met anyone that's been perfect in coverage ever. And I know just from experience from people that I've been around and the greats that I've been able to talk to, you'll never have a great day, a perfect day. You can always improve on something. And for me, I just want to stand for something and continue to work on like little stuff like that. So.
It seems like the offense has a little bit more propensity to go deep this camp than over the past year. How did that help you guys defensively? Because last year a lot of defense or opposing offenses would take their shots. So how's this helping you guys get prepared?
Definitely, especially with Trey's arm, he can really take the top off. So, um, a lot of last year, you can really play a lot deep to shallow or deep to short is what we call it. But for me, you gotta be able to know, recognize which quarterback you're going against, and um, you gotta get a little bit more depth back there for sure. And you gotta trust in your teammates. If the corners are supposed to play a little deeper than the safeties, make sure they're there. Whether it's the safeties playing over the top, make sure they're there. And even if it's a linebacker like Fred running through the middle, make sure he's there. And we got trust in those guys. And so for us, we just got to go out there, continue to work. We're getting a great look against from our guys, especially Debo and BA. You can see how they're working at a high level right now, and especially Kittle, the way uh, he's all over the place. Whether he's run blocking, whether he's pass catching, he can do it all. So.
What kind of influence has Jimmy Ward been on you, and how do you see you in the defensive backs, kind of leaning on him for knowledge, knowing he's been here the longest?
My favorite thing about Jimmy is his confidence. I think that's something that I admire about him for sure. Being able to go into a room and see the command that he takes into a huddle, the command that he takes, and even just in a room one on one with him, the way he presents himself on and off the field, he just has a good confidence about him, and you can see it on the field in his play. He's a guy that goes out there and continue to make plays at year 10, I believe that he's in right now. He continues to just do his job, and so that's what coaches ask from him, and for him to just prove that each and every day. You can't ask for a more consistent player than him.
And do you find that you and the other defensive backs lean on him for some institutional knowledge?
Definitely, yeah. And Jimmy is that guy for sure.
What have you noticed from Sam Womack with Vic to him, trying to make an impact as a rookie like you did? Looks like he's getting a little first team run. What have you noticed?
Uh, the one thing I love about Womack, he's one of the first people out there. When I'm out there, I see him out there with me. So, you can just take those little things and those details of how they show up to work. That's the first thing. You don't have to see what the pads are like when they're on. You can just see how he shows up to work. One of the first guys in the building as well. But yeah, he's aggressive. He can cover. He can fit the run really well. And people knock him for his lack of size, but he plays way bigger than that for sure.
What's it been like having your former teammate Drake Jackson around, and what have you seen from him in camp?
Jake is my dog. He for sure a great dude. First off, I've been with him for 2 years at USC beforehand. Great guy off the field. First off, I think it's kind of understanding of why he was a second round pick. He's just explosive. This guy can bend really well around the edge. He I don't think you guys see a lot of 260, 270 guys doing cartwheel backflips. And so a guy like Drake Jackson just can do it all. So excited to play with him again, and just hopefully he can make some plays just like he did in college, and I'd love to celebrate with him for sure.
Goal oriented coming in. I mean, did you have a plan of, rookie year I'm going to make the team, I'm going to play some special teams, and maybe I'll get some run in the defensive backfield. In year two, I'm going to start. but just practice by practice, put it together.
Honestly, I'm just trying to make the 53. So I think that's a goal of mine. Continue, obviously there's higher goals set for, the whole defense as a whole, special teams, offense as well. But for me, my goal is just to bring the best version of myself each and every day. On and off the field, I think how we conduct ourselves out of here is how we show what our organization is all about. And so just want to be a good representation of that, continue to put my foot in the door and show what I can do. So.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate you guys.
Just the first game coming up here on Friday night. What are you looking forward to? What do you want to do? What do you want to show on Friday?
Man, just want to go out there, have fun, put a smile on my face. Game days are exciting. They're electric, and so obviously it's a preseason game, but every game you got to treat it like it's a real one, and it's meaningful, and these are meaningful reps for guys like me, second-year guys that can go out there and showcase what we can do. But just very grateful and very, very honored just to be able to put on this jersey. So